What's up everyone, how are you all? Today we are back with another blazing Naruto story. What if Naruto x Leone Harem? If you enjoy then please like, share and do comments. Wow, Naruto said with smile as he came out from boat in huge city. I have never seen that bigger than my village. Kurama said. Indeed, Matabi said. So this is Imperial Capital. Naruto said as he looks at his map. Yep, that what old man say. Son Goku said. Hey Naruto. Boatman said. Naruto's head turn around. Have fun on your journey. Boatman said. Bye. Naruto said. Naruto walk in Middle Street. He sees 3 wanted posters on the wall. Night Raid? Naruto asked. That interesting group name. Kurama said. First time see this? Man asks came to Naruto. Yeah, what is it? Naruto asks. They're a group of assassins that's terrifying the Imperial Capital. They attack their victim at night and they mainly target strong people. You better be preparing, just in case. Man said. Yeah, Naruto said. That group of assassin is sure strong. Kurama said. Yep, Naruto said. While Naruto is walking, he sees young man got kicked out by man. He has brown hair and green eyes. He wears a vanilla-colored sweater vest, a white shirt, navy blue pants and brown boot. He also has backpack and sword on his back. What was that about? Why not test me out? Young man asked. Don't be ridiculous. Due to the recession, we're flooded with applicants. There are limits as to how many we can hire. Man said. Oh, really? Young man asks with idiot face. If you get it, scram, you damned brat. Man said as he closed door. Naruto went over where young man was and asked, hey, do you need help? As he lent young man hand. No, I'm okay, but thanks. By the way, my name is Tatsumi. Tatsumi said. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto said. His chakra is great. Shukaku said. How do you know? Naruto asks. His skill is sword and very good fighter. Kurama said. Naruto looks at Tatsumi's sword on his back and senses strong chakra. Incredible. Naruto said. Hi. Woman said. Naruto and Tatsumi turn around and sees woman with blonde hair. She had big 2 long bangs that framed the sides of her head and yellow eyes. She has scarf and knee-high brown boots, also has a belt. You guys seem troubled. Should this Oni-san here lend you a hand? Woman asked to Tatsumi. Tatsumi was blushing as he stared up at her from his position on the ground. So this is the Imperial Capital? Tatsumi thought with pervy face. Is he pervert or something? Naruto thought. What's wrong with you? Blonde woman asked. Tatsumi didn't say anything. Drawn by dreams of making it in the capital. You came all the way from the country? Blonde woman said. How do you know? Tatsumi asked as he got up quick. I knew at once. If you've lived in the capital long enough, you can identify outsiders. Anyway, I know a quick way to get hired for government services. Blonde woman said. Seriously? Tatsumi asks with exciting voice. Wow, this kid just like me when I was 13. Naruto thought. Want to know how? Blonde woman asked. Yes, yes. Tatsumi said as he nodded. Then treat Oni-san to a meal. Blonde woman said with bright smile. At bars, Naruto and Tatsumi see that blonde woman drink lots of alcohol. Wow, Tatsumi thought as he had sweat drop. Holy shit, Naruto thought with wide eyes. Yeah, alcohol in the daytime hits the spot. Have drink, young men. Blonde woman said as she give alcohol to Naruto and Tatsumi. I'm fine, I don't drink, Naruto said. Just tell me how to get hired by the government. Tatsumi said. Geez, why is he wants to get hired by government? Naruto thought. Well, that's simply having connections and money. Blonde woman said. Money? Tatsumi asks. I know a guy in the military. If you give him cash, it'll be real quick. Blonde woman said. I get it. Then, would this be enough? Tatsumi said as he put his money bag on table. Oh, absolutely. Woman said. Wow, you pretty good. Naruto said with wide eyes. Yep, I collected some rewards for slaying danger beasts. Tatsumi said. Wow, I'm impressed. Naruto said. What about you? Blonde woman asked. Me? Naruto asked. Blonde woman cute nodded. Well, I just wander. Naruto said with blushes. And you're fighter. I can see that you have dagger. Blonde woman said as she sees Naruto's kunai. Oh this? Naruto said as he took his kunai. This isn't dagger. It's called kunai and I'm also a fighter. Naruto said. I see. Well then, Blonde woman said as she stood up and take the money. I'm gonna go take care of your money, so wait for me, okay? Blonde woman said as she waved at Tatsumi and went outside. Okay, Tatsumi said with blushes as he is waved at blonde woman. 5 hours later at night. Excuse me sir, we're closing down soon. Owner said as he sees Tatsumi's head down and Naruto still sighting. Oh, we're waiting for someone. Naruto said. Sorry to break it to you guys, but you've been swindled. Owner said. Eh? Huh? Tatsumi shouts as he got up and freak out. Oh boy, Naruto said as he hit his own head. At outside. Damn it, I'm completely poor. Those boobs? No, I mean that blonde woman. I will take my revenge. Tatsumi said with rage mode. Don't worry, we'll get your money back. Naruto said with smile as he patting Tatsumi's shoulder. At the bridge. Damn that boobs. Where did she go? Tatsumi asks. Look like we have to sleep outside. Naruto said as he lay down. Yeah, Tatsumi said as he lay down too. Hey Tatsumi. Naruto said. What is it? Tatsumi asks. Why do you want to join the military? Naruto asks. It's because I need more money for saving my small village. I had travel with my 2 friends Ieyasu and Seo, but bandits attacked us, came out nowhere, and we've got separated. Tatsumi said. I see. Well then, if you're looking for your friends, I'll help you find your friends and help your village. Just believe me, Naruto said with smile as pounding his chest. Thank you, Naruto. Tatsumi said with smile. We'll go tomorrow, okay? Naruto asked. Yeah, Tatsumi replied. They heard a carriage stop and a girl come out. The girl has blonde hair and has blue t-shirt. Did you two come from the country? Young girl asked. Yeah, Naruto said. Well, if you guys have nowhere to live, would you like to stay at my home? Young girl asks. I don't have any money. Tatsumi said. Don't worry, I'll pay for. Naruto was interrupted by girl. No need to pay. I just want to help you too. Girl said with smile. Lady Arya can't ignore people like you. You should accept her generosity. Bodyguard said. What would you like to do? Arya asked with smile. Well, Tatsumi was interrupted by Naruto. We accept. Naruto said as he smiles at Tatsumi. Okay, Tatsumi replied. It's settled then, Arya said. At Arya's mansion. Wow, Naruto and Tatsumi said when they entered the mansion and sees huge room. It's huge, Tatsumi said. I know, Naruto said. Naruto and Tatsumi went to living room. They sees Arya's parents are sitting by fireplace. Oh, Arya brought you two homes again. Arya's father said. It's simply her habit. Arya's mother said. Mother. Arya said with shy face. Thank you. Tatsumi said as he's bow. You're very welcome. Arya's mother said. Those guys over there are really strong. Tatsumi thought as he looking at 2 bodyguards. They don't look so strong. Naruto thought as his sense their chakra. Please sit down. Arya's father said as Naruto and Tatsumi sit on sofa. What do you want, young men? Arya's father asked. 20 minutes later. I see. Arya's father said. Yes, I need the money for helping my village and search my friends. Tatsumi said. Well then, I'll recommend you to an acquaintance in the military, and investigate those 2 as well. Arya's father said. Thank you so much. Tatsumi said as he is bow. Oh no, there was no need to bow on me. I'm just glad I can help you. Arya's father said with smile. Thank you for letting us stay. Is there anything we can do to help? Naruto asked. Sure, why don't you be my bodyguard tomorrow? Arya asks with smile. Sure, Naruto and Tatsumi replied. That's good. Gori-kun, I'll let you handle it. Arya's father said. Understood. Gori replied with blank face. Naruto stared at Gori with suspicious face. I don't trust those guys. Naruto said to 9-tailed beasts. Yeah, I can feel those lies and evil. Kurama said. What's your plan, Naruto? Gyuki asked. When everyone is sleeping, I'm going to find out. Naruto said. Everyone went to sleep, but Naruto still awake and went to investigate. I sense someone's weak chakra outside. Kurama said. Yeah, I'm going to outside. Naruto said as he went outside. Where is it? Naruto asked. The red storehouse. Isobu said. Naruto's head turned right, sees forest though red storehouse, and he sensed the dead chakra. What the fuck? I sense dead chakra over there. Naruto said. Yeah, I only sense one weak chakra over there. Kurama said. Naruto about to go where red storehouse is, but he caught by guard. Hey, guard shouts. Oh shit. Naruto thought as he turns around and sees guard behind him. What are you doing here at night? You should be asleep. Guard said. Oh, I just walk around and chilling. Naruto lied. You're not allowed to go outside in the forest without Lady Arya permission. Guard said. Sorry. Naruto said as he walks inside house. That was close. His thought. What does he mean not going forest without permission? Kakuo asked. No clue. Naruto said. Don't worry, you go tomorrow at night again. Kurama said. Yeah, Naruto replied. Next morning. Hey, Tatsumi, wake up. Naruto said as he tries to wake Tatsumi up. Good morning. Tatsumi said. Come on, our job is to protect Arya. Naruto said. Alright, Tatsumi said as he yawned and get his clothes. Shopping district. Next, we're going to that store. Arya exclaimed as she pointing at another store. Please wait, my lady. Bodyguard said as he and another bodyguard carries the presents. Wow, does she insane all this? Tatsumi asks as he sees stack of presents carriage wagon. Yeah, she always insane likes this. Gori said. How much money did she have? Naruto asks. Oh boy, this young lady had lot of money and you don't want to know. Gori said. I see. Naruto said. Tatsumi sees the wanted poster on wall and words say, Night Raid. Night Raid? Tatsumi asked as Naruto went to him. I heard that name before. Naruto said. What is it? Tatsumi asked. A guy told me that it's group of assassins that's terrifying the imperial capital. He says that they attack their victim at night. And they mainly target strong people. Well, that's all. Naruto said. Yeah, I'm better to be ready. Tatsumi said as his fist is ready. Anyway, let's go back to Arya. We have to protect her. Naruto said as he walks back to carriage. Yay. Tatsumi replied as he's with Naruto. At night in Arya's mansion. Kurama, boost me up with your chakra. Naruto said as he sits down on ground and cross legs. Why? Kurama asked. I'm going to use Sage mode because there's something wrong on that storehouse. Naruto said. Sound like good plan. Seiken said with happy voice. You're too easy for trusting him. Son Goku said. Okay, I'm finished. Naruto said as he's in Sage mode and got up. When he sensed at Red Storehouse, his eyes in horror that his sense there's dead people inside Red Storehouse and one person say Tatsumi. What the hell? Naruto said. Just as I thought. Kurama said with serious face. I'm going to tell. Naruto about to tell Tatsumi, but he heard guard scream. So they're here. Naruto said as his sense Night Raid were here. He grabs all his stuff and find Tatsumi. At backyard. What's going on? Arya asks as her hand held by her bodyguard. We must get to the storehouse. Bodyguard said as he and Arya went to Red Storehouse. Found you. Tatsumi said as he taking big breath. Arya and bodyguard stop. Tatsumi? Arya asked. Tatsumi. Good time you can help. Bodyguard said as he sees young woman with katana appear from nowhere. She had red eyes and very black hair long. She wearing large black jacket. Wait the minute. You the? Tatsumi said as he remembers young woman on wanted poster and had the name Akame. I see. Your name is Akame. Tatsumi said as he draws his sword. Akame rushes Tatsumi but she jump over him and said, You're not target. What? Tatsumi asks with confused face as he sees Akame killed Arya's bodyguard and about to kill Arya. Tatsumi rushes to Arya and block Akame attack. Back off. I won't let you kill innocent girl. Tatsumi said. You aren't target. If you want to help her then I shall eliminate you. Akame said as rushes to Tatsumi very fast. Oh shit. Tatsumi said as Akame about to stab his heart but lucky Naruto saved Tatsumi on time. Naruto block Akame attack with his kunai. He punches Akame but she dodges his punches. When she dodges it, her face got punches itself. What? I dodge his attack. Akame thought. Thank you Kawazu Kumite. Naruto said himself. Naruto. Tatsumi said as he walked to Naruto and his eyes looks like frog eye. What's up with his eyes? Tatsumi thought. Tatsumi get away from her. She's hiding something. Naruto yells as he pointing at Arya. What? Tatsumi asks. What are you talking about? Arya lied. Stop lying. I'm not that stupid. I can sense that there's a person in that storehouse and calling his name Tatsumi. Naruto yells. Did someone call my name? Tatsumi asks. Not bad, he just blocked Akame attack and his senses something in that storehouse. Blonde woman said as she went to where Naruto, Tatsumi, and Arya. Hi guys. Blonde woman said. You're those boobs that took my money. Tatsumi yells as he pointing at woman. Sorry about that. My name is Leone and this is Akame. Leone said as she introduces Naruto and Tatsumi to Akame. Why are you here? Naruto asks. Reason why we're here is that Aris is killing innocent people. And you were right about Aris's hiding. Leone said. Killing innocent people? Tatsumi asks in shock. Naruto rushes to storehouse and kick the door. Tatsumi, take a good look. Naruto said. When Tatsumi entered the red house, his eyes were narrowed in horror that he sees lots of dead people. What the hell is this? Tatsumi asked. They lure unidentified people who came from the country with their sweet words and subject them to their hobby of torture and toy with them until they die. That's the true nature of those of this household. Leone said. So that's why they're here for. Naruto thought. Tatsumi sees naked woman being hanged with chain. She has so many scars and blood on her. Is that Sayo? Why is she here? Tatsumi asked as he kneels down. Naruto went over to where Sayo was and release her. Look like she didn't make it. Naruto thought. Naruto, use my power to revive her. Chome said. Can I really do that? Naruto asked. Yes, you have 6 paths young power on your right hand. You can use our chakra to help people. Chome said. Thanks Lucky. Naruto said as he called him nickname. Naruto tells Tatsumi to move away from him. Naruto, what are you doing? Tatsumi didn't ask as he sees yellow circle mark on Naruto's right hand. What's that with the mark? Tatsumi thought. Naruto use healing with Chome chakra on Sayo body. Her body skin is regenerate and scars is getting disappear. When Naruto finished healing Sayo, her body looks as new but she's naked, so Naruto took out his jacket and put on her like blanket. Sayo breathes soft and opens her eyes slowly. Tatsumi, Sayo said with soft voice as she looks at Tatsumi. Sayo, you're alive, Tatsumi said with happy voice as he holds Sayo's hand. It's not over yet. There's still one more survivor left. Naruto said as he turns around to cage. Tatsumi turned left and sees his friend in the cage. Tatsumi, it's me, your friend. Ieyasu said as he has pink skin on him. No Ieyasu, not you. Tatsumi said. Naruto went to cage and cut it with his chakra kunai. Wow, this kid can cut the cage instant. Leone thought. Naruto carries Ieyasu and put him on ground. Who are you? Ieyasu asks. I'm Tatsumi's friend and don't worry, you'll be fine. Naruto said as he healing on Ieyasu. His pink skins are gone and his injury is healed. There, I took out drug of him. He'll be fine, but he needs more rest. Naruto said. Tatsumi was happy and his eyes had tears that Naruto saved his friends. He doesn't know what to say. Thank you, Naruto. Tatsumi said as he tries his best to stop his cry. No problem. Naruto asks as he patting Tatsumi's shoulder and looks at Ieyasu. Who did this to you? Naruto asks. It was that girl named Arya who invited me and Sayo to her house. They put drugs on us and put us in here. Ieyasu said. That's enough for you. You may rest now. Naruto said with smile as Ieyasu is asleep. This kid just cures them by one hand and took out boy's drug. What is he? Akame thought. Why? Why did you save them? That country girl bitch had more pretty hair than me. She made me piss off, so that's why Arya's head got sliced off by Tatsumi's sword. You tortured my friends, you were gonna put drugs on me and Naruto. And how dare you say that to Sayo? Tatsumi yells. She deserves to die for hurting innocent people. Naruto thought. I agree with you. Kurama said. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Naruto said as he made one clone front of him. What? There were 2 of you. Tatsumi said in shock as he sees there were 2 Naruto. Oh no, I'm just a clone. What's your order, boss? Clone Naruto asks. I want you carry a young man on the ground. Naruto ordered as he carries Sayo piggyback ride. Yes sir. Clone Naruto replied as he carries Ieyasu piggyback ride. So you boys want to join Night Raid? Leone asks. Why? Naruto asks. Because you guys have both great skills. Leone said. Naruto, go ahead. I trust those girls. Kurama said. Alright, I'll join. What about you? Naruto asks to Tatsumi. Well, Tatsumi said. Well then that mean you say yes. Leone said with smile as she grabs Tatsumi. Hey, Tatsumi yells as he being dragged by Leone. Leone dragging Tatsumi outside while Naruto and his clone are still carries Ieyasu and Sayo. At the roof. You're late. What were you doing? And who are those guys? Girl with pink hair asks as Leone carries Tatsumi and there were two Naruto or carries Ieyasu and Seo. Our new members. Leone replied with smile. Huh? Tatsumi asked. That was quick. Naruto thought. From now on, you guys are one of us. Congratulations on becoming a member of Night Raid. Leone. Why is this happening to me? Tatsumi asked. Give up. Once she's made up her mind. Leone won't give up. Akame said. As expect, you know me so well. Bulachi, I'll leave him to you, Leone said as she gives to man in armor. Let go of me, Tatsumi said as he's shaking. It'll be okay, I promise it'll get better. Bulachi said. What will? Tatsumi asks with sweat drop. What the hell is he talking about? Naruto thought with sweat drop as he is step away from Bulachi. What about you, Naruto? Do you need to lift? Leone asks. I'm okay. I can jump like you guys. Naruto said. Wow, this kid can jump like us. Leone thought. Mission complete. Time to return the base. Akame said as Night Raid and Naruto are jumping on their way their base. What's up with this turn of events? Tatsumi shout as he being carried by Bulachi. Next day, Naruto is at outside. He is sitting on ground and just relaxes. What's wrong with the imperial capital? Why did they kill innocent people? Naruto thought. I have no clue. All I got to say that they just want to kill people. Kurama said. Looks like I have to join them and save the world. Naruto said. Just like the old time. Gyuki said. Yeah, we got your back. Matabi said. Naruto. Tatsumi yells. Naruto stood up and sees Tatsumi and his friends were here. Hey Tatsumi. What's up? Naruto asks. Thank you for saving my friends. Tatsumi said as he and his friends did bow. There was no need to bow on me. Naruto said with smile. Thank you for saving us. Seo said with blushes. No problem. Naruto said with smile. He's so nice and handsome. Seo thought with blushes again. Hey Seo, are you okay or do you like Naru? Ieyasu teases. Don't you dare mock me. Seo said as she punches Ieyasu's head. She kinda reminds me of Sakura. Naruto thought as he laughs. What's so funny? Tatsumi asks. Nothing, Seo kinda reminds me of my friend. Naruto said with smile. Your friend? Seo asks. My friend named Sakura. She always hit me when I act idiot. Naruto said as he made Seo gigged. Seo, why do you always hit me? Ieyasu asks with cry face. Because you an idiot, Seo replied. At the entrance. Are you sure you want to stay? Ieyasu asks as he and Seo are ready to return to their village. Yeah, I'm very sure. Tatsumi said. Well then, bye Tatsumi. Ieyasu said as he and Seo are walking their home. Take care of Tatsumi for me. Seo said. I promise and please don't tell anyone about location. Naruto said as Ieyasu and Seo nodded. You got good friends. Naruto said with smile. Yeah, they always help me. Tatsumi said with smile. Leone was behind them as her S press on top of their head. What are you doing, all of a sudden? Naruto and Tatsumi asks. Have you decided if you want to join us? Leone asked. Yeah, but he need more time to think. Naruto replied as Naruto and Tatsumi walked closer to Leone. Okay then, Leone said as she grabs two boys and went inside hideout. Come on boys, I want to meet my teams. Inside hideout, Naruto and Tatsumi went to training outside with Leone. Thank you for letting them goes their home. Naruto said. No problem, as long they don't tell our hideout location. Leone said. What are we doing here? Tatsumi asks. Guys, I want you to meet Bullet. Leone said. Naruto and Tatsumi were watching Bullet doing his training. His hair is black and wears his pant without his shirt. He was using stick to training himself. When he swings it, he made strong wind. Amazing, Tatsumi thought. What an incredible strength. Naruto thought. Oh, you must be Naruto and Tatsumi. Bullet said. Yep, I'm Naruto. This is Tatsumi. Naruto said. How do you know who we are? Tatsumi asks. Huh? Ah yeah, this is your first time seeing me this way. Remember that last night, I was wearing armor. Bullet said. That was you. Naruto and Tatsumi said. Yep, that's me. I'm Bullet. Nice to meet you guys. Bullet said as he raises his right hand. Likewise. Tatsumi said as he did shake hand to Bullet. He's gay. Leone said. Naruto and Tatsumi were shocked. What the fuck? Naruto thought as he is step away from Bullet. Hey, now. They'll get the wrong idea, right? Bullet asked with blushes. He isn't denying it. Tatsumi thought. Hell no. Good thing I didn't shake his hand. Naruto thought. Hey, do you remember that you kissed Sasuke? Kurama asked with evil gigged. Shut up and don't remind me again. Naruto shout. Come on, there was something else I wanted you to meet. Leone said as Naruto and Tatsumi follow her inside hideout. This is Shiel. Leone said as Naruto and Tatsumi sees Shiel with purple hair. She wears glasses and wears purple dress. And also her huge scissor right by table. Hello, have you guys decided to join? Shiel asks with kind voice. She seems nice woman. Naruto thought. Don't be concerned about her. She has strong chakra and great fighter lady. Matabi said. Naruto sensed Shiel's dark chakra. I see. Naruto thought. Naruto did, but Tatsumi hasn't decided yet. Shiel, give him some words of encouragement, will you? Leone asked. Now that you know our base's location, if you don't join us, you'll be killed. Shiel said. Tatsumi's eyes were crying and said, the encouragement's moving me to tears. You should consider this very carefully. Shiel said as she continues to read book. 100 Ways to Cure. Naruto thought as he sees Shiel's book title and sees Tatsumi started to get panic. Hey, calm down, Naruto said. Hey, wait a second, Leone. Why are you letting them in the hideout? Pink Girl asks as she showed up. Mine, it's because they have great skills. Leone said. I haven't approved them yet. Mine said as she went closer to Naruto and Tatsumi. What is this? Tatsumi thought. Fail. You guys don't seem look strong. Mine said as she turns around from Naruto and Tatsumi. What did you say, you? Tatsumi was interrupted by Naruto. Hey, how about you fight with me? Naruto said. Are you serious? You think you can fight like? Mine said as she sees Naruto's face is serious. This guy is so serious. Her thought. Interesting, I want to see Naruto fight with mine. Leone thought. Alright, I accept. Mine said. Whoa, I want to see you fight with mine. Shiel, do you want to see them fight? Leone asks. Sure, Shiel said as she closed her book. Naruto, are you sure about this? She looks strong. Tatsumi said. Don't worry, she doesn't look strong to me. Naruto said with smile. What? He's not even scared. Tatsumi thought. At forest. Hello guys, my name is Lubbock. Lubbock said. He has green eyes and green hair. Hello, it's Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto said. Tatsumi. Tatsumi said. What are you guys doing here? Lubbock asks. Naruto want to fight with mine. Leone said. Really? I want to see. Lubbock said as he follows them. As they're here, Naruto and mine are on middle. I have one more warning, I'm not holding back. Mine said as she bought her big rifle. Alright, Naruto said as he took out his kunai. Wow, that gun is huge. Tatsumi said as he sees mine's gun. Ready? Leone asks. Mine is ready her stance, but she wonder why Naruto isn't do his stance. Be careful her gun, that gun is very powerful. Kurama said. Don't worry. Naruto thought as he is concentrating his chakra for speeding. Go, Leone said as she started. Mine raise her gun quickly and 2 shots at Naruto. Naruto rushes very fast to the left. Whoa, he's fast, Tatsumi said as he watches Naruto's speedrunning. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Naruto said as he made 10 clones and charged mine. Damn it, in that case, I just gonna shoot them all. Mine said as she jumped and shot few clones. The Naruto clones went white poof. When the white poof gone, mine sees big shuriken toward to her so she dodge it. The shuriken transform into Naruto and about punch mine's back, but mine turn her gun toward at Naruto. Naruto touch mine's back so that he can dodge at her bullet. What the hell? Mine ask as she sees Naruto is using blue energy ball. Rasengan. Naruto said as he charge mine with his Rasengan. Mine dodge his attack then his Rasengan smash the tree. Wow, what the powerful move. In that case, mine thought as she took her flash bomb and threw it. Ah, my eyes. Naruto said as he covers his eyes. When the flash bomb is gone, Naruto opened his eyes and he sees mine is gone. What? Where did she go? Naruto asks as he looks around. Mine was hiding far away on the mountain. She was lie down on ground and prepares her sniper. This should be easy. Mine said as she snipe at Naruto. What are you talking about? I'm already behind you, Naruto said. Mine's eyes narrowed in shock that real Naruto behind her and had his kunai on her neck. She looks sniper scoop again that was Naruto clone. What did he come from? Mine thought. Hiraishin no Jutsu. It's a teleportation technique. I have placed the mark on your back. Naruto said. Placed on my back? When did he? Wait, it can't be. Mine said as she remembers that she turns her gun aiming at Naruto and he touches her back so that he can dodge it. Looks like I win. Naruto said with smile. The winner is Naruto. Leone yells with exciting voice. Whoa, Naruto. Tatsumi cheers as he's clap his hands. At night, they went to Riverside where Leone wants them to meet Akame. You guys know her name is Akame. Leone said. Is she eating an evil bird? Tatsumi asked as he sees Akame eating cooked evil bird leg. Evil bird? Naruto thought with confused face. You should also eat, Leone. Akame said as she passes food to Leone. Thank you, Leone said with smile. Have you decided to join us yet? Akame asks. I decide to join you, but Tatsumi haven't decided yet. Naruto said as Akame passes food to him. That is for you join us but not you Tatsumi. Akame said. Oh, thank you, Naruto said. That's all right, Tatsumi thought as he dropped sweat. By the way Leone, boss is here. Akame. Be boss? Naruto and Tatsumi said together as they follow Leone. When they are there, they see woman is sitting on rock and her right arm looked like robot. She had short white hair, blue left eye and her right eye had cover. I want to meet my boss. Her name is Najenda, Leone said. She doesn't look so old. Naruto thought. What's up with her right arm? Tatsumi thought. Who are those two? Najenda asked. Leone grabs two boys against her side and said, Boss, they are new members. Oh yeah, this blonde young man beat mine. Najenda stare at Naruto with interesting eyes. She can't believe that mine got defeated by Naruto. Mine is the best Night Raid member. Alright, let's go to meeting room. Akame called the members of Night Raid. Najenda said. At meeting, have you decided to join us? Najenda asked. Yep, but I'm not sure about Tatsumi. Naruto said. I will join even if it helps my village. Tatsumi said with pride. Yes, if you work hard I'm sure you will able to save your village. Najenda said. Then let me join Night Raid. Tatsumi said. Welcome to Night Raid, Naruto and Tatsumi. We will be meeting at another night and you two will begin training with Akame. Najenda said. Tatsumi freaked out that he's scared of Akame. Naruto didn't react anything. Naruto, I have one question for you. Najenda asks. What is it? Naruto asks. What are you? There was no way someone can beat mine. Najenda said with serious face. Okay I'll tell you. I'm Naruto Uzumaki. I am 6 of Path and I've been fought in 4th Shinobi War. Naruto said. Everyone was shocked that Naruto fought a war at his age. 4th Shinobi War? Najenda asks. A 4th Shinobi War is battle between the allied shinobi forces and Obito but the real last boss is Kagaya. Naruto said. What is 6 of Paths? Akame asks. A 6 of Paths is a technique which drastically empowers all of the user's abilities to a far greater power by combination of senjutsu and biju. Tatsumi, do you remember yesterday at night that I was healing your friends with my right hand? Naruto said. Yes, I remembered that. Tatsumi said. You see yellow mark on my right hand. That's called 6 Paths Yang power. It has ability to heal and revive people. Naruto said as he shows everyone with his right hand. That was interesting and what is senjutsu and biju? Najenda asks. Biju mean tailed beast. They are the 9 titanic behemoths. They are differentiated by the number of tails they have, ranging from 1 to 9. Senjutsu is the empowered state humans enter which is you can call sage mode. When they learn to draw natural chakra inside them and blending it with their chakra. For example, when I use sage mode I can sense natural chakra very far away. Naruto said. No wonder how he sense red storehouse. Leone thought. By the way, I'm not from here. I'm from different dimension. Naruto said. Everyone eyes were widened. How did you get here? Mine asks. There was very nice boatman which is I forgot his name. I asked him that I wanted to go to Imperial Capital. It was amazing that he told me when I go sleep, he will take me to go different world. Next day, when I woke up and went outside, I'm in Imperial Capital. Naruto said. I see. Well, that's enough of you. You guys should get some sleep. Najenda said. Alright, Naruto replied. Next morning at forest. What's our training, Akame? Tatsumi asks as he and Naruto are following Akame. We are going catch some fishes and cook for breakfast. Akame said as they are at waterfall. Wow, Tatsumi said. It's a nice waterfall, Naruto said with smile. Naruto and Tatsumi look behind that Akame begin take off her clothes. There blushes and closed their eyes. What are you doing? Akame said as Naruto and Tatsumi opened their eyes. She was white swimming suit. Oh good, you're in a swimsuit. Naruto said with blushes. Come on, our target is to catch koga tuna. Akame said as she jumps in water and caught fishes. Super fish? Tatsumi said as he sees fish jump. Hey Naruto, I can help you to catch fish. I'm very good catching fish. Isobu said. Naruto nodded. Sound fun. Come on, Tatsumi. Let's go. Naruto said as he took his clothes and had green boxer. He jumped in water. Bring it on. Tatsumi said as he epic took off his clothes. 20 minutes later. So, that's why you caught lot of fish. And Naruto, I didn't you can cook very well. Najenda said as she eating her food. Naruto had caught lots of fishes and Tatsumi had only caught 2 big fishes. Yeah, I was taught cooked by my friend. By the way, Tatsumi saying, bring it on, as he did epic undressed. Naruto said as he made Leone laugh. Stop laughing at me, Tatsumi cried. And you Naruto, how did you catch so many of them? Leone asks. It all thanks to my friend Isobu. Naruto said with smile. Who is Isobu? Leone asks. He is 3-tailed beast and he inside of me. Naruto replied. Everyone's eyes were widened. So how many tail beasts can you hold? Najenda asks. About 9. Naruto replied. Holy shit. Najenda thought. Anyway Akame, how are they doing? Najenda asks. Naruto did great job, but Tatsumi is too weak. Akame replied. Damn it, I'm still weak. Tatsumi thought. Leone, what's the mission? Najenda asks. Here we go. Our target are Orger of the Imperial Police and Gamal an oil merchant. Leone said. Who's received a request? Najenda asks. The request is from woman whose fiancé was framed and is sentenced to death. The one who's framed him was Orge who lies to woman's fiancé. And this is a payment. Leone said as she put the money bag on table. That's quite a lot. Tatsumi said. Alright. Night Raid accepts the mission. Najenda said. Well, the merchant, Gamal, should be easy, but Orge is very powerful. Orge the demon. He's a highly skilled swordsman that even criminals fear, Leone said. Naruto stood up and said, let me do it. I can handle him by myself. The Najenda and Leone looked at him with smirk. Oh, are you saying you'll defeat Orge? Najenda asks. Yeah, he looks piece of cake to me. Naruto said. In that case let me go with Naruto. Tatsumi said. No, Tatsumi that man way stronger than you. He might kill you very fast. Leone said. Don't worry about me, Tatsumi. This mission will be quick. Naruto said with smile. Tatsumi smiled back at Naruto. Okay, let the mission begin, Najenda said. At night in city. Wow, that was good drink with people. Orge said. Excuse me, Orge? Young man asks. What? Orge said as he stops and looks at young man with poor clothes. Can I talk to you in private? I don't want people hear this. Young man said. Orge and young man went to quiet street so that people don't hear them. This street should be quiet and I don't sense any presence here. Orge thought. Hey young man, this place should be fine. What do you want? Orge asks. Young man grabbed Orge both shoulder and said, please I want to join Imperial Army. I need the money to save my small village. Orge moved young man both arms down. Look you're too young to join army. You have to be adult to join the army. Orge said as he walks away from him. Please I beg of you. Young said as he took out his kunai. I told you, you can't join army or. Orge said as he draws his sword. I'll kill you. Orge said as he turns sees young man disappear in yellow flash. What did he go? Orge asks. Young man was behind Orge and slices his head off with using chakra kunai. Wow, that was easy. Young man said as he transformed back to Naruto. I should get back to hideout. Naruto said. After that his mission is over, Naruto went back to hideout base. At hideout, I see that your mission is done. Najenda said as she sit on boss chair. Yep, he's way too easy. I don't even have scratch. Naruto said as Akame took his shirt. Huh? What are you doing? Naruto asks. Wow, his body looks hot. Leone thought with blushes as she sees Naruto had well-defined muscle. Leone, boss, please hold him down. Akame said as she took his Naruto's pant. No, what? What is it? Naruto asks as he covers himself while Akame look around of him. Thank goodness. Naruto heard Akame say and sees Akame bright smile with blushes. Wow, her smile looks cute. Naruto thought with blushes. I'm just glad that you didn't get injury. Akame said with soft voice as she handshake. Thanks. Naruto said as he shakes Akame's hand. Akame was worried about you because she didn't want you to die. Leone said. Cooking is all about communication. The art of assassination is learned by hunting prey. Haven't you realized that all of it was part of your training? Najenda said. Yeah, I know that. And I hope we can work together, Akame. Naruto said. Yeah, Akame replied. What, exactly, are you working on together undressed? Leone asks with funny blushes. You guys are the one who stripped me. Naruto yells as he getting dress up and made Akame giggled. By the way, I was going to say that you and Tatsumi are going to train with mine, but I changed my mind that you will be training with Shield tomorrow. Najenda said. Alright, Naruto said as his head up. Good luck training with mine, Tatsumi. Naruto thought as he had bad feeling about Tatsumi and mine. Next day. It's nice to sleep at night. Naruto said as he yawns and got up. When he got up, he heard someone snore and his head turned left. It was Shield sleeping on his bed. She looks cute when she sleeps. Naruto thought with blushes. Shield woke up and she rubbed the undersides of her eyes while her glasses were dropped, and then she yawned as she sat up. Good morning, Shield said as she bows to random wall. Shield turned at Naruto and she didn't notice that her glasses were dropped. Oh no, I dropped my glasses, Shield said as she freaked out and she picked her glasses. Good morning, Naruto, Shield said with bright smile. Good morning, Naruto said with smile. She looks pretty without her glasses. Naruto thought with blushes, while Naruto walking on hallway. She says I should meet her at river. Naruto said. Naruto heard loud gunshot. What th0 hell? Naruto asks as he rushes where fire power comes from. Are you trying to kill me? Tatsumi asks as he is crying and sees huge hole of wall that mine shot. Yes, that's why I shot you. You pervy. Mine yells as she bought her gun. Oh what's going on? Naruto said as he sees mine was wearing both pink bra and panty. You all pervert. Mine yells with blushes as she about aim at Naruto and Tatsumi. Oh shit, Naruto said as he grabs Tatsumi and did yellow flash. Damn that teleportation. Where did pervy boys go? Mine asks with angry face. In Naruto's room. Thank you Naruto? Tatsumi's head got punched by Naruto. What the hell? Tatsumi asks as he covered his head. What the hell did you do? Naruto asks with angry face. I was told by Najenda to come here wake mine up. I didn't know she was changing. Tatsumi said with blushes. You shouldn't just knock the door. Naruto yells. I'm sorry. Tatsumi cried with blushes. Naruto's face is blank so he grabbed Tatsumi's hand and then yellow flash where mine is. Huh? Tatsumi asks. Good luck. Naruto said as he patting Tatsumi's shoulder and did yellow flash somewhere else. Tatsumi. Mine yells with rage eyes as she is aiming at Tatsumi. Why has always happened to me? Tatsumi cried. At the riverside, Shield sat down on a rock while Naruto is doing his weight training. Shield's eyes were widened that Naruto can swimming so easy with armor. Naruto got out of water and asks, how did I do? Wow, you just actually swim like normal swim with the armor. Shield said. Yep, I had been training with my friends in my village. Naruto said with smile as he took out his armor and had boxer with him. Shield, can you hand me the clothes? Naruto asks. Sure, Shield replied as she gives Naruto's clothes. Naruto grab it and wear it his clothes. Thank you, so what's your job? Naruto asks. I used to, but not anymore. Shield said. Why? Naruto asks. You don't want to know. Shield said as her head down and remembered her work at Hideout. Okay, Naruto said. Okay then, let's go back. Shield said as her glasses were dropped. My glasses, my glasses. Shield said as she searching her glasses and show her face again without her glasses. She looks cute again. Naruto thought with blushes as he picked Shield's glasses up and put her glasses back. There, it's done, Naruto said. Shield got her glasses back. She was blushes that Naruto is too close to her. Are you okay? Your face is red, Naruto said. I'm okay, thank you, Shield said with blushes. You're welcome, Naruto said with smile. At the meeting, So, how was your training with mine, Tatsumi? Naruto asks. I thought it's going to be suck training with mine. But I kinda enjoy it. Tatsumi said with blushes. Tatsumi, are you in love? Naruto asks. Tatsumi freak out that what just Naruto say and he said, and no. We're just friends. Mine turn around at Tatsumi and heard something. It's nothing, mine. Tatsumi said with fake smile. Mine stared at Tatsumi with suspicious face. I'm scared, Tatsumi thought with tears. Najenda is here and sit on king chair. Our mission is assassinated Zank the executioner. Najenda said. Who's Zank? Tatsumi asks as Naruto has same question too. You don't know about him. Well then, Zank the executioner. He was originally the executioner in the largest prison in the capital, but went mad from guilt over high rate of his execution. So after he got kicked out, he started to kill random people. Mine said. What? Then we had to find and defeat him. Tatsumi said. Well, wait a sec, Tatsumi. Zank stole the Tigu and started his random attacks. We should travel in pairs, or you'll be in danger. Bullet said as he touched Tatsumi's chin and had flower background. Oh man, I think I'm in real danger now. Tatsumi thought as he sweat drop. Hey boss, did we ever out what Tigu Zank have? Mine asks. Sorry, we're still looking into that. Najenda said. So he won't reveal things so easily. Leone said. What are Tigu? Naruto asks. Tigu are mysterious and extremely powerful weapons. They are very rare, and only the strongest of warrior are able to wield them. Najenda said. So, can Tatsumi wield Tigu? Naruto asks. Nope, he needs more strength so that he can wield Tigu weapon. Najenda said. I see. Naruto said. That's all. Go hunt down the prey that the heavens cannot judge. Najenda said. At night in street. We're in charge of this section. Akame said as she with Naruto at on street. Wow, this capital's citizens are really scared of Zank. Naruto said as he and Akame heard army are marching so Naruto and Akame are hiding behind the house. The Imperial Capital Guard. Akame said. Naruto nodded. 1 hour later. Naruto, can I ask you question? Akame asks. Sure, what is it? Naruto asks. About 2 days ago, what does war looks like? Akame asks. Naruto stop and sighed. War is terrible and nightmare. Lots of my comrades died and my best friend. Naruto said with sad face as he remembered Neji's death. I'm sorry, but, Akame said with soft voice as she touches Naruto's cheek. You got new friends here and your friends still alive in your world. Akame said with smile. Thank you, Akame. Naruto said with smile back. Wow, you got new hot chick. Kurama said with smile face. Oi, we're just friend and she's not my hot chick. Naruto thought with blushes. Don't be lie, Naruto. Matabi said with smile face. Gosh, I hate you, guys. Naruto said with blushes, while Naruto and Akame sitting on bench and eating their food. Naruto, I sense enemy up there. Matabi said as she sensed enemy chakra on the huge clock. Yeah, thanks. Naruto thought as he stood up and Akame was wonder where he is going. I'm going to pee. I'll be back. Naruto said as he went to the building. Naruto is in big area and his sense nasty chakra coming toward to him. Stop hiding with me. I know you in there and I'm not falling on your dirty tricks. Naruto said. Impressive, that you can see me and you broke my illusion. Zank said as he came out of building and jumped down. He has yellow and wears white suit. He has silver thing on his forehead and had black glove. Thanks Kurama. Naruto thought. Anytime, bro. Kurama replied. So you're the Zank the executioner. Naruto said as took his kunai. Whoa, fighting me without your partner. Zank said as he took out his twin blade from arms. I knew you're coming. Naruto said. How? Zank said as Naruto rushes to him. Damn, he's fast. Zank thought as he blocked Naruto's kunai, but his left blade is broken. What? Zank asks as he sees Naruto is using chakra kunai. Naruto about to attack him, but Zank dodge it. I see. You have Tigu. Naruto said as he imperial arms on Zank's forehead. That's right, the Tigu spectator. One of its visionary powers, perceptive sight. I can read my opponent's minds, just by looking at their brain. Zank said. Well then let's find out. Naruto said as he charges Zank. That's impossible, I can read your, what? Zank asks as he read Naruto mind and he sees 9 tail beasts roar inside of him. What the hell? What is he? Zank asks with scared voice as he got kicked by Naruto. What's wrong? You can't read my mind. Naruto said as he formed cross-finger and made 5 Naruto clones. You, clone Naruto number 1 said as he kicked Zank face and original Naruto step on clone's back then made him jump higher with his chakra. Zu, Ma, Ki. 3 of Naruto clones said as they slide kicked Zank and made him goes higher. While Zank is floating in high air, the final body assaults it with a rotating heel drop. Naruto Renden. Original Naruto yells as his heat drops Zank's face very hard and made him fall very fast. Damn it, I can still get up. Zank's eyes said as tries to get up, but his eyes is widened that he sees Naruto in air with twin Rasengan. Rasengan. Naruto yells as he hits Zank's chest very deep and ground exploded. What is that? Akame asks as she running where the smoke is. When Akame is there, she sees huge smoke. The smoke is gone. Akame sees Naruto is sitting on top of Zank and while his Rasengan almost off. When it's over, Naruto stood up and sees Akame. The mission is complete. Naruto said with smile. Yeah, let's go home. Akame said as she and Naruto are called their teams and head back to base. Next day in dining room. Itadakimasu. Naruto said as he eating rice bowl with chicken teriyaki and he sees Najenda is eating, but he only sees Najenda's right eye. Najenda, what's wrong your eye? Naruto asks. Death? Najenda said as she touches her right eye. Death? Naruto asks. She is a high-ranking general of the empire. She is strongest and monstrous power. When I fought her, that bitch took my right eye and my right arm. Najenda said with angry as she hit on table with her right arm. Remove the patch, Naruto said. What? Najenda asks with confused face. Just remove, Naruto said. Najenda doesn't know what Naruto means so she removed her patch, but she still closed her right eye. After she did, Naruto stood up and walked to Najenda. Naruto, what are you doing? Najenda asks with blushes as Naruto gently touches her right eye with his right hand. He uses his 6-path yang power to heal Najenda's right eye. After it's complete, Naruto's move his right hand away and tell, now, open your eye. Najenda open her right eye slowly and she sees everything. My right eye, Najenda said as she touches her right eye. Naruto, what did you do? Akame asks. I used 6 yang powers to recover Najenda's right eye. Naruto said with smile as he remembered in the past that he healed Kakashi's left eye. Najenda's eyes are tearing because she never had tear and sees anything with her right eye. Najenda doesn't know what to do how she wants to thank Naruto for healed her right eye. All she can do is hugs Naruto. Thank you, Najenda said with tears. You're welcome, Naruto said with smile as he hugs her back. At meeting room, boss your right eye, Leone said as she didn't know that Najenda's right eye has recovered. Yep, Najenda said with smile. How? Tatsumi asks. I healed her right eye with my right hand. Naruto said as he showed everyone his right hand. That's right, the 6-path yang power. Tatsumi thought. We have new assassinated mission. Najenda said. What is it? Naruto asks. At night in the red light district. Naruto and Leone stood on the rooftop of the red light district. So this is the capital's red light district. It makes my heart race. Naruto said. Oh, your straightforward reaction is pretty cute. Now, then, time get to work and repay those debts. Leone said. Naruto looked to his right and watches as Leone activated her Tigu. Transform. Lionel. Leone said as her grew ears atop her head while her hair grew longer and wild in appearance. She also her hand changed into lion claws and had tail. Changing into this always gets me punped. Leone said. Pretty cool. Naruto said. Now, let's sneak in and kill them. Leone said as she ready to jump. Let's do this. Naruto said as he ready to jump. Naruto and Leone jumped from the roof towards an open entrance at phenomenal speed. They sped behind the guard and into the rooftop's opening. The guard didn't see anything. Phew, your speed is not bad. Leone said. Thanks and you too, but that was not sneaking in. Naruto said. Naruto, come over here. Leone said as Naruto went to her. Leone moved a board to the side. Take a look, Shiel said with quiet voice as she showed Naruto. What the hell? Naruto thought as he sees lots of women lying about the floor matted with wood. They were half naked with clothes slight falling off. Naruto also sees a large golden cauldron, the smoke in the air. He sees door open and there was two men while Naruto and Leone. Their eyes narrows and angry. That man with patch hit girl. That bitch. I'll kill them. Naruto growled in angry. So, girl got hit by him. I knew her from the slums. I had enough of this. Let's hurry up and kill those bastards. Leone said with fury as she stood up and cracked her knuckles. Understood, Naruto said as he stood up. 5 minutes later, Naruto and Leone appear in boss's room. The only place you two are going is hell. Naruto and Leone said, I intruders. Kill them. Man in white suit ordered as men are attack them. Naruto rushed forward taking on 6 men at once with his chakra kunai. Leone punches few men and kicked them all at once smashing them on the wall. Why you've gotta be fucking kidding. I don't want to die. Man in white said with panic voice as he raises his gun, but Naruto appear in front of him and sliced his head off. Leone rushes to boss and grab his neck. What do you want, Mon? Boss was interrupted by Naruto. We don't want your stupid money. Naruto said, who the hell you guys? Man with patch asks in panic voice. Who are we? We're nobodies. Leone said as she punches man very hard. She made him fly to wall and break the wall. Therefore, why ridding the world of trash suits is just fine. Leone said with smile. 1 hour later, Naruto and Leone are heading back to hideout. You know, you did great job back there. Leone said. Yep, thanks to my healing and my clones. Naruto said with smile. Flashback. So, what are we going to do those girls? Leone asks. Leave it to me. Naruto said as he is formed crossfinger. Taju Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Naruto said as he made 100 clones of Naruto. Leone was shocked. There's so many of them. Leone said. Alright boys, your new mission is to heal these girls. Naruto ordered. Yes sir. Clones Naruto said. Flashback ended. Leone blushes for looking at Naruto's smile. Naruto. Leone said. What's up? Naruto asks. I thought this from the start, Leone said as she closer to Naruto. But the face that you make is really cute. Leone said as she licked Naruto's cheek. Oi, what are you? Naruto asks with blushes as he has stepped away from Leone. He, I was literally marking you. If you grow up to be a good man, you're mine. Anyway, I wonder if the others are okay. Leone said as she looks at Moon. Mine and Shiel sighed. That Tibble guy was almost too vigilant. Mine said as she and Shiel are running. But we still finished him with no problem. Shiel asks. Shiel and Mine heard and turn around that someone about attack them. They dodge someone attack as they sees young girl with brown hair. She was wearing Imperial Police uniform and had armor with her. What the hell? What did she come from? I can't even feel her presence. Mine thought. She's different from the other Imperial Police, who don't hide their presences. Shiel said. Her face matches this wanted poster. Shiel and other girl is also a Night Raid member. Finally, we finally meet, Night Raid. I'm Seryu Ubiquitous, of the Imperial Police. In the name of absolute justice, I will make them pay here. Seryu said. So you know us, looks like we have to kill you. Mine said. Wanted. Dead or alive. Then I shall to kill them. I will revenge my father and my mentor. Seryu yells. She seems ready to go. Very well. Advantage favors whoever strikes first. Mine said as she switched the trigger into auto gun and shot at Seryu. Did I get her? Mine asked as the smoke is gone. Mine sees huge dog that he protect Seryu. The dog can regenerate itself. Mine, that's a Tegu. Shiel said as she did her stance. Yeah, and it's organism based. Mine said as she changes her magazine. Tonfa gun. Seryu said as she shoots them with her dual gun. Shiel and Mine dodge the bullet. Shiel unsheathed her scissor and Mine is switching trigger. Koro pray. Seryu ordered as Koro opened his mouth and did 360 spin attack. Shiel sliced Koro's face very deep, but Koro got up and regenerate again. Mine is shooting with firepower at Koro's chest, but it didn't work. Koro, arms. Seryu ordered as Koro's arms change into huge muscle arms. Ew, gross. Mine said, kill them. Seryu ordered as Koro did punch lot. This is bad. Mine, get behind me. Shiel said as she blocks Koro's punches. Mine heard Seryu is using whistle to call her reinforcement. A tempest of attacks and she's called her reinforcement. That's I called a pinch. Mine said as she jumped over Shiel and shot Koro's head. After that, Mine jumped back and sees Koro is regenerate. He. Don't mess the stamina of Tigu. Seryu said as Shield came from smoke. X stays. Shield said as she uses her scissor to make purple flash and she slices Seryu both arms. Now you'll die. Shield said as she ready to finish her. Koro, last resort. Berserker. Seryu ordered as Koro's skin turned red and his muscle had increase. So they have secret weapon. Mine thought as she being grabbed very fast by Koro. Mine. Shield said as she rushes Mine to save her. Crush her to death. Seryu yells as Koro crushes Mine with his big hand. Ah! Mine scream in pain as Shield save her on time. She slices Koro's arms. I made it on time. Shield said as she being shot by Seryu's gun. Oh no, I can't move. Shield thought as Koro is coming toward her. Justice is served. Seryu said as Koro grabbed Shield with his mouth and she lost her lower body. Shield. Mine screams. Naruto stopped as he heard Mine scream. Naruto, you heard that? Kurama asks. Yeah, that wasn't just my imagined. Naruto thought with serious face. What's wrong? Leone asks. Naruto turned Kyuubi chakra mode and also combined with Sage mode. Holy shit, Leone said. They're in trouble. Naruto thought as he rushes very fast on his way where Shield and Mine are fighting Seryu. Hey Naruto, what are you going? Leone asks. Back to Shield and Mine. X stays. Shield said as she using her scissor to use purple flash to blind Seryu, Koro, and her reinforcement. Shield. Mine screams as she tries to fight but her right broke. Damn her. That bitch can still fight. Seryu thought. Mine, please, run away? Shield said with smile at Mine. Mine didn't know what to do with her right broken arms. She has to retreat to her base. Koro, finish her off. Seryu orders as Koro is ready to kill Shield. Well, this is end of me? I'm glad I had good friend. Naruto, I'm sorry. Shield last sentence as she closed her eyes with tears and about eaten by Koro. But someone saved Shield's life. What? Seryu asks with her eyes were widened as she sees Koro both arms were cuts and he roared in pain. Shield opened her eyes and she sees Naruto in Kyuubi chakra mode with Sage mode eyes carries her. Biju Senkoden, Naruto said as he did yellow flash combo to Koro. Wakusei Rasengan, Naruto said as he hit Koro very far away. Who are you? Seryu yells. Naruto ignores Seryu. Naruto, is that you? Shield asks as she being carried by Naruto. Yep, that's me. Naruto said as he grabbed Shield's lower body and used healing to fix her lower body. My lower body is fixed. Shield said as she sees her lower body has been recovered and she moved her legs. Now Naruto is carries Shield bridal style. Don't talk, you need to rest. Naruto said with smile. I say, who are you? Seryu asks. That uniform. Naruto thought as he remembered that he killed Orge. You must be Orge's student. Naruto said. Seryu narrow and angry. She knows that Naruto killed her mentor. So you the real one who's killed my mentor, General Orge? Everyone killed them. Seryu ordered her reinforcement and Koro. Naruto sees Koro is still alive and he's not in good mood. He also sees Seryu's reinforcement are coming toward them. So you can regenerate and you have reinforcement, but Naruto said as he raises his right arms. Goku, lend me your chakra. Naruto thought. Yes sir. Son Goku said. What the hell? Seryu asks as she sees Naruto using Meteor Rasengan with 4 fire blades around it. Let's see you people can survive this. Senpo Yuden Rasen Shuriken. Naruto said as he threw at Koro and Seryu. Koro is defended Seryu, but the Rasengan pushes him to Seryu and it's huge explosive. And it also killed Seryu's reinforcement. Koro can't regenerate itself because inside Yuden Rasen Shuriken is killing him very fast. Damn it, what is he? Seryu asks as she closed her close and die in explosive. When it's over, Naruto and Shield on their way to hideout base while Naruto is carry Shield. Are you alright? Naruto asks. Yeah, I'm okay. I just need to rest. Shield said. Don't we'll be on our way to hideout base. Naruto said. Naruto. Shield said. What's up? Naruto asks. Thank you. Shield said. You're welcome. Naruto said with smile. At hideout and it was raining day. The night members' eyes were widened and shocked that Mine told them bad news about Shield's death. No, Tatsumi said. Guys? Turn around. Naruto said as everyone turns around and they see Shield being carried bridal style by Naruto. Everyone was shocked that they thought Shield is dead. Shield. Mine cried as she rushes her and hugged her. I thought you were dead. Mine cried as she hugs her tight. Thank to Naruto. Shield said as everyone look at Naruto in Kyuubi chakra mode with Sage mode. What transformation is that? Tatsumi asks. It's called Kyuubi chakra mode combined with Sage mode. Naruto said as he turns off Kyuubi chakra mode and also Sage mode is off. Thank you for saving my friend. Mine said with soft voice and had tears. You're welcome. Naruto said with smile. Let's celebrate party for Naruto. Najenda said. Inside Empire in Imperial Capital. I have returned. Long hair woman said as she is bow her knee. She has long blue hair and blue eyes. She has commander hat on her hand in military uniform. General S. Death, your victory over the northern region was outstanding. We have prepared 10,000 gold as your reward. Makoto said as he's sitting on king chair. Thank you. I will send it to the army I left in the north. They will rejoice. S. Death said as she bow her kneel. She has long blue hair and blue eyes. She has commander hat on her hand in military uniform. As I have returned to the capital, I shall be sure to eliminate night raid, which has hindered my lord. S. Death said as she has 2 guys and 1 girl right next to her. Oh yes, have you heard a rumor? Makoto, the rumor? S. Death asks. Yes, one of my guards told me there's a huge explosive last night. Makoto said. Did anyone see it? S. Death asks. No, they didn't see it. One of Imperial Police named Seryu Ubiquitatis has fought night raid, but she was killed. Makala said. Did anyone know who killed her? S. Death asks. Nobody knows, but my guard told that they saw a huge hole and it was very deep. And also Seryu's reinforcement was with her, but they're dyed and looks like ash. Makoto said. That's interesting. I wonder who's made that huge hole and I want to fight with night raid member. S. Death thought with evil smile as she has last request. My king, if I asked I have a request. S. Death said. Sure, what is it? Makala asks. I was thinking I'd fall in love. S. Death said. Makala was shocked that S. Death is falling in love. Okay, you are, indeed, of age and still unmarried. So, do you fall in love to someone? Makala asks. No, I only want to find my true love. S. Death said. At hideout in morning. That was fun party. Naruto said as he yawns and got up. Naruto went to bathroom and brushed his teeth. After that, he went back to his room and changed his clothes. In hallway. Wow Naruto. You are very lucky guy and you got 3 hot chicks. Kurama said. Shut up. Naruto thought as he went outside and sees Tatsumi is training with Bullet. Bullet's left hand holding Tatsumi's stomach and his right hold his back. Bro. Tatsumi said as he holding heavy sword. You can become stronger. Leave it to me. Bullet said. Alright. Tatsumi said with nervous face as he sees Naruto is standing there. Oh shit. Tatsumi thought as he moved away from Bullet. Time to eat breakfast. Naruto said as he went to dining room. At dining room, Mine tries to eat her food, but she drop it because her injury. Here, Tatsumi said as he pick food with spoon and start to feed. I can eat on my own. Mine said with blushes. Hurry up and eat or else the food is getting cold. Tatsumi said with blushes. Mine had blushes so she had no choice to let Tatsumi to feed her. Mine opened her mouth then Tatsumi fed her mouth then Mine bite. Wow, they getting hang each other. Good job, Tatsumi. Naruto thought as he did thumb up at Tatsumi. Tatsumi had no idea what's he talking about. Hey Naruto, what are you going? Tatsumi asks as he sees Naruto holding breakfast food. I'm going to Shield's room. And have fun feeding Mine. Naruto said with smile as he went out of dining room. Hey, you're lucky guy. Lubbock whisper as he elbow hit to Tatsumi's shoulder. Tatsumi and Mine were blushes. At Shield's room. Say ah. Naruto said as he holding food with the spoon. Ah. Shield said with cute voice as she opened her mouth. Naruto put food inside her mouth then she chews it. Naruto, it okay. I can do it. Shield said with blushes. Don't worry, I got it since your body is injury. If you need help, just asks me or other. Naruto said with smile as he made Shield blushes again because his brightest smile. Akame entered Shield's room. Come on, we got meeting. Akame said as she went out. I'll be there. Naruto said as he about to go out. You'll have good rest, okay? Naruto asks with smile. Okay. Shield said with smile as Naruto went to meeting room. At meeting room, I have some bad news. S. Death has conquered the north, and has returned to the capital. Nagenda's death. Naruto thought. Today, Leone, go to the capital and observe her actions. Nagenda replied, yes sir, I wanted to know what kind of woman is she. Leone said, be very careful, she is very dangerous woman who enjoy massacre. If you can't take her down, just fall back to hideout. Nagenda said with serious face. Don't worry, I'm not afraid of her. Leone said, I have never seen Nagenda's face so serious before. Naruto thought as he remembered what Nagenda say. Flashback. S death? Nagenda said as she touches her right eye. S death? Naruto asks. She is a high-ranking general of the empire. She is strongest and monstrous power. When I fought her, that bitch took my right eye and my right arm. Nagenda said with angry as she hit on table with her right arm. Flashback end. Naruto had bad feeling about Leone battle with Nagenda. Also, starting about the time of S-Death's reappearance, there have been a series of murders involving political office. The victims are 4 political officials and 61 of their guards. The problem is that flyers, which claim to be from Night Raid, were found at crime scene. Nagenda said as she showed them the fake paper that say Night Raid. So they're trying to frame us. Bullet said, damn them trying to frame Night Raid. Naruto said, that's all, let's show them what do to those who use our name. Teach them the principles of an assassin. There are 2 groups of political officials thought to be targeted next. Naruto, Akame and Lubbock. Tatsumi and Bullet, guard them. Nagenda said. Naruto, Akame and Lubbock are hidden in behind the snow forest where watch villager. Reserved rice, huh? As expected from the good guys. Lubbock asks. That amount should lift the people's spirits. Watching this made hungry. Akame said. Here, eat my sandwich, Naruto said as he gave Akame a sandwich. Akame ate whole sandwich in his hand. Whoa, Naruto thought. 1 hour later. Any news, Naruto? Akame asks as she looks at Naruto with sage mode. Nope, Naruto said as he looks up at sky and started worry about Bullet, Tatsumi and Leone. At Sweets Amenbu. Bring your best sweets. S-Death said as she's sitting on bench. Why yes, ma'am, right away. Man said as he went to his store and grabbed best sweet. Leone is lying down on house rooftop. She got sweat drop because she was afraid. What the hell is this? She is being alone as a trap for me. As evidenced I sense great evil that I can smell. Damn it, I can't kill her. I have to fall back. Leone thought as she falls back to hideout. The presence is gone. So, they didn't take the bait. What a week. I wanted to test some new torture techniques. S-Death thought as she eating ice cream. This is pretty delicious. S-Death said. Time skip. After Bullet defeat Liver and Daidara. Bullet, are you okay? Tatsumi asks as he drops special kunai on ground. That's kunai, Tatsumi said as he remembered. Flashback. Wait, Tatsumi. Naruto said as he stops Tatsumi. What is it? Tatsumi asks as Naruto gives special kunai to Tatsumi. What's this? Tatsumi asks as he looks at kunai. Here Ishin kunai, my father gave to me before his last death. Naruto said as he remembered in past that his father was reanimated and his reanimation is over. When you're in trouble, throw it on the ground then I will come and help you guys. Naruto said. Flashback end. Yes, if I throw it on the ground then he will come. Tatsumi said as he threw it the kunai on ground. Please work, Tatsumi said as he waiting for Naruto to teleport. 5 seconds now, Naruto has appeared now. What's up? Naruto said as he sees Bullet was hurt. What happened to him? Naruto said as he rushes to Bullet. He got deadly poison. Tatsumi said as Naruto used right hand cure Bullet. While Naruto is healing Bullet, they heard the music and they see Nayo was playing with flute. Who is that girl? Naruto asks. I'm not a girl, I'm a guy. Nayo said as he continued to play with flute and made him increase the strength while he playing with flute. Looks she increase her strength. Naruto said as he about fight him, but Tatsumi stopped him. Wait, I want to fight him. I know I'm very weak man, but I never give up. I want to protect my friends. Tatsumi said as he remembered his friends Seo and Ieyasu. Tatsumi, here. Bullet said as he gives his Tigu sword to Tatsumi. I entrusted you to use it. Bullet said. Bullet, Tatsumi said as he grabbed Tigu's sword. You can do it. You have to believe your heart and protect your friends. Never give up, Naruto said as he is pounding his chest. You're right, I can't give up, Tatsumi said as he's rise up and ready to fight. Whatever what you said, you still gonna die, Nayo said as he rushes to them. Now shout with your burning rage spurt. Bullet yells, ha! In Curcio, Tatsumi roar as he activates his Tigu and huge armor behind him. The huge armor face changed into monster and roar. Nayo was shocked that he see huge monster. What the hell is that? Naruto asks. That's Triant. Bullet said. Triant? Naruto. Yes, he is a dragon-type danger beast whose life force exceeds that of any other. That dragon could wander any, whether burning desert or freezing tundra. Bullet said. Wait, so that mean? Naruto said. Yes, his passion has caused Incurcio to evolve once more. Bullet said. Tatsumi transform into Incurcio armor. His armor is all silver and had white cape. Damn, he looks cool. Naruto said with smile. I'm impressed that kid. His chakra is getting stronger. Kurama said. It's all thanks to you for cheering that kid. And now he's ready kick that guy ass. Kokuo said. Yep. Naruto thought as he watching battle between Tatsumi and Nayo. Tatsumi was amazed that he first used Tigu. Nayo was scared that Tatsumi had more strength than his strength. I will defeat you, Tatsumi said as he pointed his finger at Nayo. Don't fuck with me. Nayo yells angry as he and Tatsumi rushes each other. Ha! Tatsumi roar as his fist is ready. Ha! Nayo roar as he and Tatsumi did fist pump very hard. But there was something wrong with Nayo. His strength isn't enough strength. Now yours chance. Naruto and Bullet shouts. Ha! Tatsumi said as his powerful fist pushes Nayo very far and he crashed the wall very hard. Nayo finally died. Wow! Bullet said. Amazing. Naruto said as he sees Tatsumi transform back to human. After the mission is over, Naruto, Tatsumi and Bullet on the way to hideout. Next day, Bullet is resting very well. Naruto, Tatsumi and Lubbock are doing push-up outside. So, how many did I do? Naruto asks with sweat drop as he did push-up. 95. Akame said. Wow. Shiel said with smile as she clapping her hands. Hey, I have a question? How the hell can you do that? Lubbock said as he sees Akame and Shiel are sitting on Naruto's back. My world, I was training by my friend Sensei. Naruto said. Okay, how many did I do? Lubbock said. 20. Shiel said as she's sitting on Lubbock's back. Ah, Lubbock scream. What about you, Tatsumi? I'm almost done my push-up. Naruto said as he did one more push-up. 85. Mine said as she's sitting on Tatsumi's back. Nice. Naruto said as two girls got off and he stood up. Yep, I just need more energy for Incurcio armor. Tatsumi said. They see Najenda is outside. Boss, what's up with the backpack? Leone asks as she sees Najenda wears backpack and the axe on her back. I'm going to Revolutionary Army headquarters for recruit new members. Najenda said. New night members? That's cool. Naruto asks with exciting face. Can you even lift the axe? Tatsumi asks. Yep, I can lift it. Najenda said as she lifts the axe. See, it's very easy to lift this. Najenda said. Wow, boss is sure amazing like you guys. Naruto whispers to Lubbock and Tatsumi. Yay, Tatsumi said. You know she was a general, right? Lubbock asks. Akame, you're in charge while I'm gone. Our plan of action is that does their best. Najenda said. I understand the basic. Akame said. Oi, just the basic? Naruto and Tatsumi asks. Don't worry, she'll take her role seriously. Lubbock said. Najenda took a smoke and breathed out. Okay, I have to go now. See ya. Najenda said as she is going to headquarter. Gosh, I need to more training. Tatsumi said. Hey guys. Bullet said as he showed. Bullet, your body hasn't been recovered yet. Naruto said. I know that. Tatsumi, I'm sorry that I cannot train you. Bullet said. That's okay. Tatsumi said as Naruto patting Tatsumi's shoulder. I'm going to train you. Naruto said. Are you serious? Tatsumi asks. Yes, I'm dead serious. I'm going to teach you taijutsu. Naruto said with smile. Inside Empire. Looks like this right room. Wave said as he entered conference. He has short dark blue hair and blue eyes. He wears an orange scarf with an anchor on it. He also wears a pair of gray jeans with a belt and dark blue boots. He carries his Tigu on his back. Good afternoon. I've come from the Imperial Navy. Wave said as he sees everyone is here. Hi, I'm Run. Run said with smile. He had blonde hair and golden eyes. He wore a white robe on top of a black shirt and pants with a brown belt, a feather pin behind his ear and a collar-like accessory on his neck. "Oh my, you're pretty good looking. Please call me Stylish," Stylish said. He is tall and had spiky black hair with a white patch and blue eyes. He wore glasses, a yellow suit with a blue shirt, a tie, and a white trench coat. "He's into me," Wave said as his jaws were drop. Karome said as she is eating her candy. She has short black hair in a twin-tail style and black eyes. She wears a black sailor uniform and wears a red belt that has a red side skirt cover like a kame. She also wears red gauntlets like a kame. He also had katana with her. "Hello, my name is Bowles. And I've made some tea," Bowles said with shy voice as he's placed tea each person. He also had a scar on his upper chest. He wears long gloves over his hands. He wearing his mask. Someone entered the door as everyone turned around. It was S-Death. She was wearing white mask. "Huh? Who are you?" Wave asks. "What the hell are you all doing here?" S-Death asks. Hey, you see, we were all told to assemble here," Wave said as he got up, but S-Death kick Wave's stomach very hard and he goes to wall. "Don't ever drop your guard," S-Death said as she rushes run, but run dodge S-Death's punches. "Good reflexes," S-Death said as she turned around and see Karome jump then drew her sword attack S-Death's mask. "Impressive, this is the Imperial Arms Yatsufis. What an impressive blade," S-Death said as her mask is broke and her face reveals to everyone. "General S-Death," Bowles said. "Ouch," Wave said as he got up and sees S-Death's face. "Our boss is weird," Wave thought. Outside, S-Death and her group dress in black. "Did I surprise you earlier? I know the normal meeting is boring," S-Death asks. "Well, yay, since you kicked my stomach earlier," Wave said. "We have a party to attend after we meet with the Emperor," S-Death said. "We're already meeting him?" Wave asks. "For the first day, this is a pretty fast-paced schedule," Run said. "I believe in getting annoying things out of the way first," S-Death said. "Before that, Lady S-Death, what did we call ourselves?" Stylish asks. We are the Jaegers," S-Death said. Next day, Lubbock's secret basement. "So, you want me to join tournament?" Naruto asks. "Yes, winner gets cash reward. Maybe you can help Tatsumi's hometown," Lubbock said. "Alright, I'll do it," Naruto said. "Naruto, you don't have to do this. I can join it and I'm strong enough," Tatsumi said. "No, I heard that S-Death is going to be there. It'll be better to stay with us," Lubbock said. "Alright, be careful," Tatsumi said. "Yeah," Naruto said. Tournament ground. A stadium had been set with large stone walls surrounding the arena. There were 4 audience stands filled with people shout. S-Death and Run at VIP observational stand. "So, what do you think of them, S-Death?" Run said. "They're so boring to fight. I guess it was asking too much to expect one capable of using an Imperial arms," S-Death said with boring face as she's sitting on chair. "Oh, it seems the battle is over," Run said as he sees Samurai has won. "Winner is Nobunaga of the dry goods store," Wave said as he pointing at Nobunaga. "I did it," Nobunaga said as he raises his both arms while Crowd is cheering for him. "This next fight is the last mock," Run said as he sees Minotaur on east and Naruto on west. On the east side, Calbi the Butcher, Wave said as he looked at Calibi. Cable looked like Minotaur of some kind with his bull-like head and protruding horns. He was 8 feet tall wearing cream-colored pants and black steel armor. In the west side, Naruto the Shinobi, Wave said. Tatsumi, Leone, Mine, and Lubbock were an audience stand and sitting on stone bench and watched Naruto and Barubi fight. "I like that title. It matches his name," Leone said. "Indeed, beside it's a ninja," Lubbock said. "Go Naruto." Tatsumi cheer. "Why does he have to do that?" Mine asks. "It looks like one of them is still a young blonde man." Run said. S-Death's face is still boring. "You're a small one, aren't you? Guess prize money will be mine. I may have been excommunicated, but I'm still a 9th level master at Kokenji," Calbi said. Naruto wasn't pay attention to him and turn around at him. "I'm sorry, what did you say?" Naruto asks with confused face as he picking his right ear and he made Calbi mad. He, I like this kid," Wave thought with smile as raise his right arm. "Begin," Wave said as he started the fight. "Have a full course of my explosive fist." Calbi said as he about punch Naruto, but Naruto jump up higher. Dynamic entry. Naruto said as he jump kick into Calbi's face. Calbi's nose is bleeding. He got very mad so he rushes and did punch lot. Naruto blocks Calbi's punches lot after that. Naruto punched Calbi's stomach and he used one of his friend moves. Konoha Senpu. Naruto said as he did high kick, thus augmenting the chances for the low kick to hit Calbi's stomach. Go Naruto. Tatsumi and Leone are cheering for Naruto. Naruto slide under Calbi and he behind him. When he was behind Calbi, he did finger tiger sign and used his famous move. Konohagakure Hiden Taijutsu Ogi, Senin Garashi. Naruto said as he sticks up Calbi's ass. My ass? Calbi cried as he flies off very far away. What kind of move is that? Tatsumi asks. Leone and Lubbock were laughed so hard that Naruto did hilarious move. The crowd was silent that Naruto did hilarious move. 5 seconds later, the crowd cheered at unexpected and quick fight. What kinda move is that? Wave thought as he tries to stop laugh. Winner is Naruto Uzumaki, Wave said with awe. Naruto looked up at the crowd and smiled with his famous, heartwarming grin. Yeah, Naruto shout with exciting as he raises his both arms. S-Death watched on in a blush that Naruto's smile made her blush. We've found him, S-Death said. A candidate for an Imperial Arms user, I presume? Run asks. That's as well, S-Death said as she stood up and walked on downstairs. General? Run asks. Naruto sees S-Death is coming downstairs and he wonder why. So this is S-Death what's Najenda talking about. Naruto thought as he sees Najenda coming closer to him. Naruto Uzumaki, that's your name, right? It's a nice name, S-Death said. Thanks, call me Naruto. Naruto said. So this is S-Death. Matabi said. Her chakra is very strong and dark. Be careful of her, Kurama said. Yeah, Naruto thought. Your win just now was magnificent. I'd like to give you reward. S-Death said as she getting Naruto's reward. Thank you, Naruto said as he did bow. If it the money, no problem. Naruto thought. Tatsumi, Leone, and mine were looking at Naruto carefully with sweat drop. Lubbock covered his mouth with his both hands. Huh? Naruto asks with wide eyes as his neck dog choker. From now on, you'll belong to me. S-Death said with smile. What the fuck? Naruto thought as he being dragged by S-Death. Oh wait a minute. Naruto asks. No, I won't wait. S-Death said as she pull Naruto and knock him out. Oh no. Naruto thought as he lost conscious. Let's talk in my room, just the two of us. S-Death said with blushes. Tatsumi, Leone, mine, and Lubbock faces were WTF. What the hell is going on? Tatsumi and Lubbock asks. At hideout, Naruto's been taken S-Death? Akame asks. Did Naruto blow his cover? Shiel asks. I have no idea, Tatsumi said. We watched them go to the palace but. Leone asks. Akame, we can't rescue him. There's nothing we can do. Bullet said. Naruto, please be alright, Akame said with worry face. Time skip. S-Death's bedroom in night. S-Death is taking a shower. Naruto is sitting on S-Death's bed and tries to think. Man, can't believe she knocked out to me. And why she didn't kill me in first place. Naruto thought as he notices that he has flying thunder god kunai with him. That's it, I put another kunai in my room at hideout. This is my last chance to escape. Naruto thought as he sees restroom is open. He shock and blushes that he sees S-Death wear white shirt with some unbutton. Sorry for making you wait. S-Death said. Oi, please button your shirt. Naruto said with blushes. Don't worry, I don't mind only you see me this. S-Death said. She's not kidding. Naruto thought as S-Death sit on bed with Naruto. Would you to drink? S-Death asks. No, I'm fine. Naruto said as step away from S-Death. Are you nervous? S-Death asks. Yes, I'm nervous. Naruto said with blushes. Hee, you look cute when you're nervous. S-Death said with blushes. S-Death? Naruto said as S-Death look at him. I'd like to ask you something. Why did you like me? Naruto asks. Because. S-Death said as she kissed Naruto's lip. What the hell is wrong with her? Naruto thought as he fell down on bed. Naruto, snap out of it. You need to get out of here. Kurama said. I know. Naruto thought as he and S-Death broke the kiss. I like your smile. It made me happy. And you can sleep with me. S-Death said with blushes. Are you kidding me? Naruto thought as he is running to restroom. I'm gonna go to restroom. Naruto said. Oh yeah, I forgot tell you that if you cause a scene within these walls or try to run, it will mean your death. Death said. Well, thanks for telling that. Naruto said with fake smile as he made Death blushing again and he went inside restroom. That smile again. Death said with smile. In the restroom. Okay, this should be good. Naruto said as he ready to do his yellow flash. I'm getting hell out of here. Naruto said as he did yellow flash to teleport to hideout. At hideout, Naruto appeared in his room. Finally I'm home. Good thing that I put another kunai at my wall. Naruto said as he wipes out his sweat. They must be worried about me. Naruto said as he went out his room. At meeting room, Naruto? Akame said with sad face as she's sitting on ground alone. Hey Akame. Akame heard Naruto's voice. She turns around and she sees Naruto is here. Miss me? Naruto said with smile. Akame rushes him and hug him tight. Akame? Naruto asks as he sees Akame had tears. I got so alone without you. Akame said with soft voice. Sorry about that. Naruto said with smile as he hugs her back. Wow. Leone said as Naruto sees her and his friends were here. Akame was worried about you. And you hugged her? Leone said with smile. No, we're just friend. Naruto said with blushes as Akame didn't want let go of him. Welcome back. Akame said with smile. Yeah, I'm home. Naruto said with smile. Next day. At meeting room, Naruto explained Night Raid member about the group named Jaeger. So Kurome is a member. Akame said. Why didn't you escape the capital together? Naruto asks. I invited her, of course. But my sister decides to stay. From her perspective, I am the trailer. Akame said. Don't say that. Naruto said as Akame's head up. You're not trailer. You tried your best to escape with your sister. Naruto said. Thank you, Naruto. Akame said with smile. How strong Jaeger's is? Shield asks. To be honest, they're stronger than you guys expect me. I'm stronger than them. Naruto said. Really? You can easily take them out. Tatsumi said. Yeah? Naruto said as he flashed black something. Oh yeah, do you guys want to meet tail beasts? Naruto said as everyone's eyes were widened. How? Mine asks. Everyone hold my right hand and close your eye. Naruto said as he reaches his right and everyone touches his hand. They closed their eyes about 10 seconds later. In black place. When they opened their eye, they're in dark place and see tail beasts were here. Holy shit. Tatsumi said as he is freak out that tail beast bigger than city. Yo. Isobu said. They can talk. Lubbock said. Guys, I want you to meet 9 tail beasts. Naruto said. Hello, my name is Shield. Shield said. I'm Tatsumi. It's honor to meet you. Tatsumi said as the other all ready to introduce. Alright brats. My name is Shukaku. Shukaku said. This guy looks mean. Lubbock thought. My name is Matabi. Matabi said. I kinda like you. Your blue flame is cool and tiger. Leone said with smile. Thank you. Matabi said. Isobu said. My name is Son Goku. Son Goku said. I am Kakuo. Kakuo said. Me, I am called Seiken. Seiken said. His voice kinda funny. Tatsumi thought. I'm Lucky 7 Chome. Chome said. Gyuki said. Kurama, I am the one who give Naruto with my chakra. Kurama said. Who is your master? Bullet asks. Our real master is Hagoromo Otsutsuki. And now he's gone, so our new master is Naruto Uzumaki. Matabi said. What? Everyone said as Akame didn't react anything. I told you guys, I'm the 6 of path. Naruto said with smile. So what's bringing you here with your friends? Son Goku said. Oh, I just want them to meet you guys. Naruto said. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that Death's chakra is stronger than you guys. Kurama said. Stronger than us? Tatsumi asks. Indeed, I can sense her power is ice and very powerful. Kurama said. Thanks for letting them know. Naruto said. Kurama nodded. Well then, it's time to go now. Naruto said. In real world. Wow. Tatsumi said. They seemed nice guys. Shield said. Yep, but they always mess around me. Naruto said with smile. Tatsumi, let's go training. Bullet said as he went outside. Hold up. Tatsumi said as he went outside and trained with Bullet. Naruto sees Akame with worry face. Hey, you okay? Naruto asks. Nothing. Akame said as she went to the kitchen. What's wrong with her? Naruto asks. In training, Tatsumi and Bullet are fighting each other while Lubbock, Leone, and mine are watching them. Damn, Tatsumi is getting stronger. Lubbock said with impressed face. It's all thanks to Naruto training. He's now skill fighter. Leone said. Ha. Bullet roar as Tatsumi blocks Bullet powerful punch. Impressive. Bullet said as he about kicked Tatsumi's stomach, but Tatsumi used his kneel to block Bullet block. How about this? Konoha Reppu. Tatsumi said as he moves low to the ground and spinning kick to sweep Bullet's feet. Shit. Bullet thought as he quickly touches ground with one hand. When Bullet touches on ground, he sees Tatsumi rushes to him very fast. Wow, his speed has increased. Bullet thought as Tatsumi rushes to him and then punch Bullet's face, but he blocked it. Konoha Senpu. Tatsumi as he did high kick, thus augmenting the chances for the low kick to hit Bullet's face, but Bullet block it with his arm and kneel. Bullet quickly moves to right, but he sees Tatsumi rushes to him and quickly flying jump kick. Dynamic entry. Tatsumi said as Bullet block his Tatsumi's kick, but Konoha Senpu. Tatsumi as he did high kick, thus augmenting the chances for the low kick to hit Bullet's stomach. Bullet was defeated. Okay, you win. You're getting stronger to use Incursio. And where did you learn that new moves? Bullet asks. Naruto taught me that. Tatsumi said as he remembered that he about to give Bullet's Tigu back. Bullet, here, I want to take it back to you. Tatsumi said. No, you keep it. This Tigu belonged to you. You have mastered the Incursio. Bullet said with smile. Thank you. Tatsumi said. Okay, let's take a break. Bullet said. Yeah. Tatsumi said. It's time to eat lunch. Naruto said. At night. Are you guys ready? Stylish asks. Stylish's group nodded. Now let's go kill Night Raid. Stylish said as he found the hideout is. At hideout. Naruto was at outside and searching for Akame. Where did she go? She's not in her room. Naruto thought as he saw Akame was sitting on ground and watched the moon. There is she. Naruto thought as he went to Akame. Hey, Naruto. Akame said as she sees Naruto sit by her. What are you doing outside? Aren't you cold? Naruto asks as he sees Akame's face as worry about her past. Akame, what's going on? Naruto asks. Naruto, there's something that I want to tell you. Akame said. What is it? Naruto asks. My parents sold me and my sister to the Empire. Akame said. What? Why? Naruto asks. No reason, they just want the money. After we were being sold, we were forced to participate in a cruel exam at Forest by Danger Beasts. There were 100 children in the exam and they're all dead. Me and Kurome are only one who's survived the exam. Akame said. Naruto was shocked that those cruel people put the children in dangerous exam. I want to show you something. Akame said as she is taking out her shirt. Oi, what are you? Naruto said as his eyes narrow in shock that he sees lot of scars on Akame's back while she put her hair in front of her body. Who did this? Naruto asks. My parents did. Akame said. Naruto's eyes narrowed in angry that Akame's parents hit her back, sold her and her sister. They did it for no reason. Akame said with sad face. Naruto went closer to Akame. He put his right hand on Akame's back. What are you doing? Akame asks with blushes. Heal your back. Naruto said as he used heal on Akame's back to get rid of scars. Why am I feeling so warm? Was it because his hand? Akame thought with blushes. Okay, it's done. Naruto said as Akame look her back and sees that her scars are gone. Thank you, Naruto. Akame said with smile as put her shirt on and turn around at Naruto. Naruto was blushes as he sees Akame's most beautiful smile with perfect moon background. Naruto touches Akame's face. Naruto and Akame about to kiss but. Sorry, I interrupt the kiss. Naruto, I sense the enemies are here. Kurama said. What? Naruto thought. What's wrong? Akame asks as she sees Naruto is in sage mode. The enemy is here. Naruto said. We must go. Akame said as she rushes to hideout. Yeah, Naruto said as he going with Akame. Hallway. Holy shit. There are a lot of enemies outside. Lubbock said as he and Shiel are running in hallway. How did they found our base? Shiel asks. While they running, they sees Minion jump in the window. Night Raid. Kill. Minion said as he rushes and attack Lubbock and Shiel. Lubbock and Shiel dodge Minion's attack. Lubbock uses string around Minion's neck tightly. Shiel. Lubbock shout. Yeah, Sheil said as she slices Minion's head. We have to meet up with other. Lubbock said as he about to run, he sees lot of Minion. There's too many of them. Sheil said. Run, Lubbock said as he and Sheil are running. They're so fast. Lubbock said as he sees Akame in front of him. Get behind me, Akame said as she ready to draw her. Akame, Lubbock said as he and Sheil were behind. Akame quick draw her sword and killed all minions. Wow, nice job, Sheil said as she claps her hands. Someone jump in window. It was guy and wear glasses. He had blue suit. An enemy, Sheil said. My compliments, though we are enemies. Man with glasses said. He's strong. Akame thought. My name is Toby. I want a duel with Akame. Toby said as he drew his two blade from two arms and rushes to Akame. Akame drew her sword to block Toby attack but his both foots had two blade and kick her. Akame dodge as she Toby doing like skate. This Tegu user feels different than the rest, like a machine. Akame thought. Akame, Sheil and Lubbock said as they sees two tall men who's interfere them. You bitch, get out of the way. Tubbock said. Outside. There was lot of minion outside, but wall was broke then it was Naruto, Tatsumi and Incursio and Bullet jump out. Double dynamic entry. Naruto and Tatsumi said as they drop kick Minion's face and punches minions. Bullet also helped Tatsumi to fight the minion. Who are you? Tatsumi asks. I'm Kaku. I want to fight with armor guy. Kaku said. He is fat and his right arm looks like robot. Naruto and Tatsumi rushes to Kaku. Double Konoha Senpu. Naruto and Tatsumi said as high kick to Kaku's stomach but nothing happened. What? Tatsumi asks as his kick didn't work on Kaku. My body has been enhanced by Lord Stylish. Kaku said as punch Tatsumi and kick Naruto but they blocked Kaku attack but. Damn it, my right arm. Tatsumi said as his arm is broken. Tatsumi, why you? Bullet said as he punches to Kaku's face but Kaku block his punch. You're too slow. Kaku said as he punched Bullet's face, but Naruto stopped Kaku's punch. Oh no, you don't. Naruto said as took out his chakra kunai and slice his arm off. Ah, my arm. Kaku said in pain. Don't ever mess with my chakra kunai. Naruto said. You bastard, I'm going to kill you. Kaku said with angry voice as he rushes to Naruto, but Naruto did Konoha Senpu his face and made him goes far. Naruto isn't done yet. Odama Rasengan. Naruto as he smashed his giant Rasengan to Kaku's chest. Ah, Kaku scream in pain. Mine. Naruto shout as he is jump away from mine. Okay. Mine said as her rifle charged the firepower and shot Kaku. Ah, Kaku scream in pain as he killed by Mine's rifle. Looks like he dead. Mine said. They're here. Naruto said as he sensed Najenda and her two new Night Raid member are riding Airmanta. Who's here? Tatsumi asks. Boss is here. Naruto said with smile. At hallway. Akame blocked Toby attack and she sliced Toby's left arm. If I can't take you down in one blow, I'll have to cut you up like this. This is going to hurt. Akame said. I no longer feel any pain. Toby said as he rushes to Akame, but Akame blocked his attack. Toby's sword came out of left arm and attack Akame, but she blocks and slices Toby's right arm. Toby's gun came out of his right arm and shot Akame, but Akame dodged the bullet. You're dead, Toby said as he got gun in his mouth but he got stabbed by string looks like a spear. Sorry, the base and my people are in danger. Lubbock, tasteless, how dare you interfere to me? Toby asks as his head got chopped off by Sheil. Die, Sheil said as Toby's head fell on ground. Come on, we have to help the other. Akame said. Roger, Sheil and Lubbock said. At outside. You're right, it is boss. Tatsumi said. Yep, and also two new member. Naruto said as he sensed someone hide in bushes. Stop hiding, I know you're in there. Naruto said. What, how can he see me? Truma asks as he got kicked by Leone. Now I'm pissed, Leone said with angry. You threw a knife at me out of nowhere. I was knocked out for a while. Leone said as she grabbed Truma's neck. I can't breathe, help me. Truma said. I like surprise attacks, but I don't like being attacked by surprise. Don't go thinking that means you can die easily. Leone said as Naruto, Tatsumi, Bullet and Mine face a sweat drop. Tuma got knife on his foot and about to hit Leone with it, but Leone grabbed knife by her mouth and teeth. Leone got super pissed and smashed Tuma on ground very hard. That surprise attack got me good. Oh, shit, I took him out in a single punch, Leone said. Leone, are you alright? Naruto asks. I'm fine, Leone said. Naruto. Shield yells. Naruto and other turn around, see Akame, Lubbock, and Shield are coming to them. Is everyone alright? Akame asks. Yeah, Tatsumi said. Everyone's here now. Mine said. No time to talk, we got company. Naruto said as lot of minion were here. So there's more. Bullet said. We can take them out. Naruto said. Right. Akame said as her eyes were widened and she lay down. Akame. Naruto said as everyone lay down on ground. What's wrong, guys? Tatsumi asks. Our body won't move. Bullet said. This is poison. Akame said. At Southeast Ledge, everyone is on effective excepting Curcio and Blonde Boy, Lord Stylish. Me said. Secret weapon number 1. My stylishly prepared paralyzing poison. Stylish said. Tatsumi, can your right arm still move? Naruto asks. It's no good but I can still fight. Tatsumi said as he ready to fight. This is not good. Tatsumi stay close to them. It's going to be. Naruto said as he about to use Biju mode but he sees someone landed on ground. What is that? Naruto asks. When the smoke is clear, there was tall man with distinctive bullhorns coming out of the sides of his head. He is wearing a white robe and holds staff. He also had core on his chest. He is on our side, right? Leone asks. Yes, he is our new night raid member. Naruto said. That's right. Tatsumi said. Now, eliminate those enemies, Susanoo. Najenda ordered. Susanoo? Naruto thought as he remembered in the past that Sasuke used his eyes as Mangekyo Sharingan and used Susanoo. Understand, Susanoo said as he spins his staff and walked to minions. His staffs had hidden blade and it's rotating. Susanoo charges to minion and he thrust to them with staff's hidden rotating blade. One of minion is behind, but Susanoo did back punch to him. Lots of minions are jumped to Susanoo. Susanoo spin attack to minions then the minion's head chopped off. Incredible. Bullet said. Amazing. Shield said. Naruto sees the minions got distracted. Tatsumi, now it's our chance. Naruto said as he turns into Kyuubi chakra mode and made 9 Rasengan above his head. Right, Tatsumi said as he did Konoha Senpu to other minion. Rasenrangan. Naruto said as he used additional arms to hold 9 Rasengan and hit 9 minion. At Southeast Ledge, there's blonde guy, Incrucio and new member killed our men. That's impossible. The poison should works on all living things. The new one might be in Tegu, but we don't know about yet. Well then, we won't need any more test subject. Stylish said as he pressed the detonator. Oh no. Akame said as she sees lots of dead minions or explode. Naruto quickly turned into Biju mode and used his huge tails to protect them. At Southeast Ledge, yes, die Naruto and die Night Raid. Stylish said with evil. L Lord Stylish? Me said as he pointing at something. What? Stylish asks as he sees where me is pointing at something. Stylish's eyes were shocked that he sees huge yellow tail. What happened? Tatsumi said as the smoke is clear. He sees huge yellow tail around him and other Night Raid members. Is that a tail? Tatsumi asks as he looks around and he sees Naruto in Biju mode. Are you guys okay? Naruto asks. He wears large yellow cloak and his both shoulder had black stripe. He has 2 parts of his hair grow out larger looking like horns. His body is yellow and had black markings. And also black magatama around his neck. Is that you, Naruto? Tatsumi asks. What? Oh yeah, this is your first time seeing me this. This is Biju mode. Naruto said as his tails are gone. You look badass. Lubbock said. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, I'm glad you guys okay. Naruto said as he looks at Najenda. After the minions is dead, Susanoo turned around at Mine and walked to her. What do you want? Mine said with panic face as Susanoo put his both hands on Mine's head and fix her hair. There, Susanoo said. What? Mine asks with confuse. He seems nice guy. Naruto thought with confuse as he looks up at Najenda. Boss, I sense the enemies are at Southeast Ledge. Naruto shout. Oh shit, we've been caught. Mimi shouts. Alright, Susanoo, eliminate enemies on the Southeast Ledge. Najenda orders. Understood. Susanoo said as he jumped on Airmanta. Naruto, you stay here and protect them. Susanoo and I will handle this. Najenda orders. Okay, Naruto said. Stylish and his group are running, but it was too late. Susanoo jumped off of Airmanta and landed on ground. Fear not, Lord Stylish. Me said. In shogi, we be the gold and silver piece. We will protect you. Hana said. No way, you don't stand a chance. You're just scout. You can't defeat him. In that case, I'll have to this. Stylish thought as he took out the medical injector. Secret Weopen number 2. Danger type. Stylish said as he shot his arm. Lord Stylish? Me asks as he sees Stylish's body is growing. Here it comes. This is the ultimate in stylishness. I've become a danger beast myself, and I will kill all of you. Stylish said as he transformed into huge and muscle. Beautiful. Hana said. You're amazing, Lord Stylish. Me said as he and Hana being grabbed by Stylish. You are my precious nourishment. Let's become one. Stylish said as his chest had mouth and open it. He ate his comrades. Mimi tries to run away from Stylish, but she being grabbed by Stylish and ate her. After Stylish ate them, his grow taller than city. His right arm looks like robot. It a monster. Mine said. And it's huge. Shield said. I'm still not big enough, but it enough strength to kill Night Raid. Stylish said as he punches to Susanoo. Susanoo dodged Stylish attack and he thrust to Stylish's iron fist. He's tough. Susanoo thought as he blocks Stylish attack. Oh no, he needs help. Tatsumi said. Guys, stay close to me. Naruto said as he uses Kurama and they're inside of him. Whoa, are we? Tatsumi asks. Yep, you guys inside Kyuubi chakra. Naruto said. Hello humans. Kurama said. Hey Kurama. Lubbock said. Yep. Oh yeah, I seen you and pretty girl did almost kissed. Kurama said as he made Naruto and Akame are blushes. Shut up. Naruto yells with blushes. Really? Leone said. No, Akame said with blushes. No time to chat. Kurama, let's roll. Naruto said with smile. Yeah, I'm ready to kick ass. Kurama said with smile. While Susanoo is still fight Stylish. Ha ha ha. What's wrong? You can't hit me hard. Stylish said as he got punched by Naruto's arm. What the hell? Stylish said as he sees Naruto as Biju and use Kurama. Hey you, get inside of me. Naruto said as Susanoo nodded and he went inside Kyuubi chakra. I see you can use that too. Stylish got punched by Naruto punch. Damn, he got owned by punch. Lubbock said. What's the matter? You can't beat me. Kurama said as he teasing Stylish. Why you? Stylish said as he punches Naruto, but Naruto block his punch with one hand. What? He stopped me by one hand. Stylish said with angry voice. Naruto did another punch Stylish's face. Najenda, fly away as far as you can. Naruto said. Okay. Najenda said as she flew away as soon as possible. What do you think you going? Stylish said as he about to chase them, but Naruto grabbed his arms. Ha! Naruto roar as he's lifted him up and threw him very far. Naruto is charging a huge black ball. What is that? Tatsumi asks. What the fuck is that? Stylish asks as he tries to stand up. Biju Dama. Naruto and Kurama said as he shoots Biju Dama to Stylish. No, no, this is my Tigu. Ah! Stylish scream in pain as he turning into dust. The Biju Dama made huge explosive and it's almost destroy the mountain. Holy shit, that explosive is huge, Tatsumi said. What a powerful blast. Najenda said as she sees explosive. When explosive is over, Naruto turn off Biju mode. It's finally over. Naruto said as he sees Najenda is coming to them. Yep, Akame said with smile. We're almost at the capital. What do you think our master's going to be like, Luna? Air said. She had pink hair and eyes. She wore a pink raincoat with a matching hat and boots. Probably an old man. He may be aiming for our bodies, like some beast. Luna said. She had dark blue hair and light blue eyes. She wore a blue raincoat with bunny ears like attachments on the hood and a pair of matching boots. Ha, if that happens, we'll just smash his, and run. Fowl said. She had copper hair and amber eyes. She wore an orange raincoat and a pair of matching boots. Air said. Listen to, Air, alright? We, unlike other girls who've been sold off somewhere, are the best out of them. We've been chosen to apprentice at the capital. We're going to work hard, find a good, and start a dreamy life in the capital. Fowl said. I think you're being too positive, Fowl. Luna said. At Imperial Capital. Damn it, where the hell are they? Fowl asks as she did high kick. They're probably might be late. Luna said. Girls, my stomach is hungry. Air said as she touches her stomach, and also the girls are hungry too. Yeah, but we don't have money. Fowl said. Are you girls are hungry? Naruto asks as the girls turn around at him. They blushes that they met the most handsome guy. Are you our master? Air asks with blushes. No, but I see you girls are hungry. I can pay foods for you girls. Naruto said. Yeah, Fowl said. At food restaurant. Itadakimasu. Girls said as they started to eat their foods. Yummy. We haven't eaten about 2 days ago. Fowl said as she continues eat her food and she grabs chicken leg. So, what's your name, girls? Naruto asks. I'm Fowl. Fowl said. Luna. Luna said. My name is Air. And what is your name? Air said. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto said. Thank you for treating us. Luna said. You're very welcome. And by the way, why are you girls doing here? Naruto asks. We were being hired by someone. Air said. We supposed to meet our new master, but it was late. Luna said. I see. You girls wanna go shopping? Naruto asks. Really? Air asks. Yeah, I'll buy clothes for you girls and do something fun. So, you girls want to go with me? Naruto asks. Yes, Air said with blushes. 2 hours later, the girls are having fun that they went to go buy clothes with Naruto and play some games. Thank you, Naruto said as he got the 4 ice cream and pay for Ice Cream Man. You're welcome, Ice Cream Man said. Naruto went to the girls where they're sitting on bench. Here, girls, Naruto said as he give them the ice creams. What's that? Air asks. Ice cream. It is best dessert and really sweet. Naruto said as the girls grabbed the ice cream and first licked. Wow, this is delicious. Fowl said. This is actually pretty sweet. Luna said. Thank you. Air said with blushes. You're very welcome. Naruto said with smile as he sees young man say the girl's name. Looks like someone looking for you. Well, I see you later. Naruto said as he walked away. Bye, Air said as she waving at him. The girls turn around and see young man is toward to them. Are you Fowl, Air, and Luna? Young man with light brown hair asks. He has amber eyes. He wore a formal suit with an orange jacket and tie, a pinstripe shirt and black pants with suspenders. Yes, girls said. My name is Bach. I'm your master and I'm very sorry for being late. Bach said. That's okay. Air said. Come on. Follow me, Bach said with smile as the girls are followed him. At night in Bach's house. Wow, Air said. It's amazing. Luna said. Thank you for letting us in your house. Fowl said. Yeah, then let's move on to the main dish. Bach said with fake smile as his men were behind him. 3 men were grabbing 3 girls' arms. Who huh? Air asks. This is, Fowl said as she sees Bach's evil smile. Bastard, let go of me. Fowl said with angry face as she did back high kick to man's face, but his face has no scratch. The fighting style of a country dweller. Man said as he punches Fowl's stomach. Gaha. Fowl cough. Fowl. Air yells as Fowl lying on ground. Ah, Suka, were you the one who accepted this tomboyish girl? Bach asks. Yes, it's fun to cut down like these, bit by bit. Suka said. His head is bald head and wears Japanese clothes. Roger that. Now then, break both of her legs. Bach ordered. Yes sir. Man said as he break Fowl's both legs. Gh. Gya. Fowl scream in pain. Ooh, wonderful screaming. Suka said. Now you can't run anymore. How shall I break you? These people here are the so-called enthusiasts of the capital. Apparently, normal girls aren't enough for them. Apparently, all of them love to break girls down after seeing their happiest faces. Really, they're disgusting freaks. Bach said. But it's thanks to us freak that you're making profit. Hey, I want that girl, that girl. Suka said as he pointing at Air. Yes, yes, your order is? Bach asks. I want her to take out her jacket. Suka said. The jacket, he says. Bach orders. Yes sir. Man number 2 said as he went to Air and rip her jacket. No. Air cried as she being nude. Air. Luna yells. This is the one who I love as if they were my child. Suka said. Please. Fowl thought with tears. Someone. Luna thought with tears. Help us. Air thought with tears as someone smashed the door. What the fuck is that? Guard asks. When the smoke is clear, it was Naruto who showed up. Who are you? Guard number 2 asks. You don't need to know. And let the girls go, Naruto said. Kill him. Bach ordered as his men are attack him. Naruto rushes men and took out his kunai. He slices their neck. Kage no Bunshin. Naruto said as he made 12 clones to fight them. His clones are fighting to other men. The 2 clones killed 2 men and let 2 girls go. Shit, stay away from me. Suka's head was chopped off by Naruto. What do you want? Bak asks with panic face. I just want you to die. Naruto said as he made Rasengan and charged to Bak. Rasengan. Naruto said as he smashed Rasengan to Bak's chest. After the fight is over. Are you girls alright? Naruto asks. Air and Luna nodded, but Foul. My legs are broken. Foul cries as Naruto touch her legs with his right hand. Don't move, Naruto said as he is healing Foul's legs. After it heal, Foul stood up and she can move her legs. I can walk, Foul said. Yep, I just heal your legs. Naruto said as he sees Air is crying and being nude. That man rips her jacket. Naruto took off his jacket and put Air on. There, don't cry and I'm here with you. Naruto said with soft voice as he gently wiped Air's tears. Air hugs Naruto tightly and also other girls are hugs him. We were scared, Luna said. We thought we're gonna die. Air said, thank you for saving us. Foul said, you're welcome, Naruto said as he hugs them back. At Hideout, have you seen Naruto? Lubbock asks. Yeah, I kinda worry about him. Tatsumi said, don't worry, Naruto will be fine. Akame said with smile. At apartment in bedroom, see can I sleep with you? Girls asks with blushes. Sure, Naruto said with smile as he went on bed and girls sleep with him. On the right side, Luna is holding him like a cuddly teddy bear. On the right side, Foul is also holding him like a cuddly teddy bear. On the middle, Air is asleep on his chest tightly and cuddling into it. Good night, girls, Naruto said with smile as he kissed each girl's forehead. Good night, Naruto, girls said.
That's all for now. If you enjoy this video, then please like, share and do comments.